Good to go.
Am I unmuted?
Yes.
Okay. Last we left off, the Wayfaring Strangers had defeated the Charlatan Dragon that had been attacking the 10 towns of Bridgechander. After defeating the dragon, they decided to take up shelter in the Northlook, which was partially destroyed. Adrigas capped the dome to prevent anybody from freezing, kept everybody nice and warm throughout the night. When you guys woke up, Velen was prepared to take you all directly to Ongajuk's Bell, where you all could ride Ongajuk to the island of Solstice, which is where Oriel was staying. As you all were eating breakfast, a member of 10 Towns ran into the building in a panic and mentioned the fact that before the dragon had made its way to the 10 Towns, it had destroyed the mountain pass, blocking any way out until the end of winter or the end of the rime. Hearing this, the party decided that it was of utmost importance to end the rime now, that way so the people of 10 Towns had a better chance of surviving the rest of the harsh winter. From there, the players then started, well, the Wayfaring Strangers then decided to make haste to get to Ongajuk's Bell, passing through Targos and Bremen, seeing that both towns completely leveled, with survivors searching through the rubble for anything of value that might have survived. Once they got to Ongajuk's Bell, they had to fish for squid to gain passage on Ongajuk. After catching some squid and Karn falling in the water, they rang the bell. Well, Karn rang the bell, unsuspecting of everybody else, which caused 2 giant frost skeletons that were there to awake from their slumber and attack the party, as well as 3 giant vultures to descend from the sky to begin attacking the characters as well, siding with their frost giants. After some hard hits, Adrian gaining some issues with a lingering injury. I believe it was concussive blows that you got, right?
Let's bring up that.
Yes, the concussive blows one.
Other, what the fuck?
So, after that, they gained their passage on Ongajuk, and he took them on an underwater tour, letting them see lost ruins of Osteria, where they saw a giant Fiel rune. As well as seeing underwater creatures that they never otherwise would have gotten the chance to see, such as giant squid, and shipwrecks of giant frost, giant long ships, and trading ships that had crashed into icebergs. And then they arrived at the island. He circled around the island for a bit, waiting for Oriel and her rock to fly off to cast their nightly spell. And then he surfaced next to a dock made of ice that you all then had to use climbing gear to scale onto the top. Looking around you all, you see this eerie bank of fog that's about 200 feet away from the island in a perfect diameter around it, stretching in all directions. You can see where it juts out at points, indicating that the island juts out at those points as well. And looking around, you can see that the fog is sort of in 6 points, similar to a 6-pointed snowflake, the symbol of Frostgate. And that is where we left you.
Fuck, it's cold.
Deathly cold.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting it to be quite like this. I have some things that can help us. I was hoping to save them for later in case we encountered something a bit more bitter, but this seems cold enough. Out of her pack, you see her pull out 6 jars of what seems to be some sort of salve. Those of you that have been to Icewind Dale before and are acclimated with it would recognize this as a warming salve.
Warming salves.
Care to explain what tea you've brought us, Velen?
Well, it's not really tea so much as it is a lotion. You apply 1 jar liberally across your body and it will provide you warmth for 6 hours.
How many do you have of these?
She pulled out 6 jars.
1 for each of us, it seems.
Like I said, I was hoping to save them, hopefully for Ithrin, but it seems that this is a bit more dire.
Well, we could take them and use them now, or use them after a while.
I don't know about you all, but I'm going to use mine now. You see her begin, like, stripping out of her cold weather clothing to apply the salve to her body.
Arn will do the same. He's extremely hairy.
Sure, I'll apply it.
Except for his face, actually, because Goliaths can't grow facial hair.
Oh? Oh yeah.
But hairy everywhere but your face.
You apply all the salve to your face. Got it.
The lotion's smooth on my head. Everywhere else, not so much.
Yeah, since we're all taking the break, I guess. Yeah, I'll apply it. Question mark.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be squeamish. I'll join.
So you all strip out of your clothes, apply the salve, and then get redressed in your warm leather clothing. As you put back on the clothing, you can feel a warmth sort of seeping into your body, as though you're being warmed by something like a warm blanket. It's like how you feel when you first turn on the hot water in a shower.
This feels nice.
Well,
Oh.
let's make good use of this while we have it.
Yeah, let's go while the going is, I don't know, too cold.
Let's
So-
get going before the going gets rough.
Yes, yes.
Fair enough.
Alright, as you all begin walking up the dock and up these giant stairs made out of ice, you all sort of have to reach down and help each other up at the end of each stair. Once you guys reach the top, you see an ice method sitting there, and it's attempting to speak to you. I don't believe any of you speak Primordial, do you?
1 second.
No,
Oh, I don't.
they
Nope.
do not. What is this thing saying? It's making noises.
I'm not sure. Let me see. Velen casts Comprehend Languages, and then listens to the ice method for a moment. It seems like it wants to guide us in some way.
Guide us.
Well, that doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Maybe we're expected.
Let me ask some questions. You guys hear sort of this cracking and sort of screeching as they breathe in air, as they speak to one another.
Comprehend languages doesn't allow you to speak the language.
Okay, it understands common, but so she's speaking to it in common.
What's she saying?
It's speaking back to her in Infernal. She's asking you general questions about the island, has anybody been here recently? Have you seen any other humans on the island recently?
Okay.
And then it responds, and she looks all over you and she says, "It seems that one of my predecessors has found their way to the island. It seems as though her ship crashed on the northwest corner, and according to the method here, she froze after swimming her way to shore." You see her sort of crack a smile when she says that.
Not a close colleague, it sounds like.
So would that be this ship up here?
And it would be this one right up here.
This one. Okay.
Well, seems like she won't be an issue then.
No, however, it says, well, it's saying that it has an orb, so it may be Professor Scant, the orb we've been looking for.
Is that the orb she stole from you?
I believe so.
Well, should we first get our hands on this book and then second consider the orb? Or I feel like that's the more pressing issue currently.
The orb will allow us to navigate Ithrin and the caves leading to it. Without the orb, we won't be able to complete this mission anyway. we need the orb to be able to do what it is, as well as the orb will probably have valuable information on how to navigate Grimskull itself.
Yes, I do believe then that the orb should be the priority.
Well, let's get moving then.
Yes.
The ice
6
method
hours.
sort of begins like hovering and flying to guide you guys where the body is.
I believe we should follow.
Yeah. This is semi-suspicious, but I'll follow nonetheless.
Yeah. Same.
Adrian doesn't think anything living here would need to have a problem with anything that showed up. It is the island of a god.
Huh. Wait, do I have the thing where I can... Yes, I
Maybe
do.
about the same distance either way.
Are these little divots, like this is going from like here to here, is that going up in elevation? Like each
Yes, it's a like rise.
Okay, so each of these like little rings is going up.
Correct.
Got it.
I would like to know the level of the method and also its armor or its current hit points.
Well, it's not, you don't get to find the level, you just find out whether it's stronger or weaker than you.
Oh, okay.
So
Either
you
class
want
level.
to
Oh, wait.
like, observe
Total-
or
Total
anything?
class level.
Yeah, total class levels if it has any, but I don't think typically monsters don't have class levels.
That's if it's a monster.
It does not have any class levels.
Okay.
And its current hit points. It currently has 36 hit points.
Okay.
You little boy.
Can I insight check if I don't speak the language?
Oh, I was actually supposed to tell you if it's inferior in terms of its class levels, and it is inferior in terms of hit points. That's how I'm supposed to state it. My
Okay.
bad.
You're good. If I insight check something that I don't understand the language of, am I gonna do it at disadvantage?
It depends what your insight check is for. Like, what do you want to do?
I want to see if it's like being honest.
You can't. You can check to see what its intentions are, but you won't be able to like detect whether or not it's lying.
Okay.
Its intentions seem to be good, as well. Like wants to guide you.
Can what's her bucket like still understand what it says?
Yes.
Can I ask it a question as we're walking?
Sure. Well,
I want to
what are you asking it?
I want to ask it if it's allied with the Frostmaiden.
Are you guys? Well, which way are you guys going? By the way, are you guys
Oh,
going along the edge here?
we're following the method wherever the method's taking us.
Okay, well, the ice method is going to take you guys along a path, sort of like a road.
Oh, there's a road.
Yeah, it's sort of like a smoothed out ice road.
That's pretty neat.
And the ice method is going to respond saying that it serves itself and its own intentions.
Okay.
Are there any truckers on this
Fair
ice road?
Oh no.
God.
So how long?
Roadkill.
How long does it take us to get there?
When you guys get here, there will be an encounter.
Oh yeah.
Whew.
Is it cloudy out?
Currently the clouds are out, yes.
Okay.
I legitimately looked outside when you said that.
Right now we have clear skies out.
Yeah, it's clear skies here.
Same here. God.
Alright, when you guys get here, you guys notice up on the cliffs that you're passing, several holes dotted in the cliff face. And then you guys hear roaring, and you guys could see looking at you from the darkness, 7 sets of icy blue eyes. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, this should be fun. Okay, so
I have disadvantage on initiative, so that's cool. So the second one was lower.
speed have disadvantage on ability checks. No reactions.
Karn, go ahead and roll your initiative again, because you have disadvantage. Same with you.
I did.
But Karn has advantage by default.
I have
doesn't he?
advantage.
Oh,
and so
got it.
I switched it to normal, so it's just straight advantage is what I had it as.
My bad. I'm gonna roll this and
Or straight
put
advantage.
myself on the
Yeah,
board.
it's a straight roll.
I'll keep the 10 in that case.
Wow, that's a bunch of good rolls for having that disadvantage.
I got 4.
Excuse me, my rolls were just a bunch of good rolls for having disadvantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why'd you roll 3 times?
Because I didn't have my token selected, Steven.
And I'm going to have these guys go into touch up 2.
Alright, how are we gonna do this?
With Blair.
I have movement speed, so. Essentially, on my first turn, I still get 40 movement speed.
Right, so Adrian, you are first as you see these eyes looking at you from this direction on the hillside.
Where exactly?
From this direction.
Just this direction?
Correct. This direction.
Okay. I move there, draw a dart, and then end my turn.
Okay, did you want to hold your action for anything or no?
No, because I don't have a reaction.
Right. Alright, friend.
Think. I'm gonna use my free action to light a torch, which I can use, right?
It's not a free action. It takes an action to light a torch.
Oh, never mind. Let's see. I'm gonna take my hand crossbow. I'm gonna hold my action to do.
Oh, you guys can all see the light that I'm emitting, right?
Yes.
Just making sure it's working
It's just not very far.
properly. I know it's 15 feet bright, then 15 feet dim.
Alright, I'm gonna hold my action for that. My hand crossbow.
Okay, so you're holding your action to make an attack.
Yes.
And is it just going to be when you can see something that comes within your range?
Yeah, when I can see a creature with the blue eye things in my range.
Okay. There, Karn.
Seeing as I can't see anything, I'm going to move forward and act as a screen. But I'm gonna rage. Yeah, and that's it, since I don't have reactions.
Right, basic.
Alright, I am going to just measure first. Measure twice, got once. Yeah, I'm gonna cast a fireball right there. So anything in that 20-foot radius. Kablooey.
Would Fireball light that area up temporarily?
For a moment, you would see.
Or create like a flash of light.
Yeah, so you'd essentially just see how many there are.
Oof, a lot of ones. But 26 fire damage.
You said it was from here, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like I imagine it would like do like a flash of light, like a lightning bolt would, like an
It's like a flashbang. Yeah.
Would that be enough for me to... Probably not, because I think it would probably be so bright and so suddenly that I don't think I can make out.
Wouldn't it?
Think of it like a gunfire. Like that's essentially how it would like look like if you
It's
fire
not-
a gun in darkness.
Yeah, it's not like it's not enough to be able to make an attack, but it is enough to like
Yeah.
see where they are for like a brief second.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
So that one succeeds. These two fail.
The Yeti go burn.
Alrighty, so as you throw your fireball and it crashes, you see a flash of three figures all get caught in the flames.
Woo! And they end the turn.
One's going to move there. Right, there's these ones. Is that your fish range right now? I don't think it was yet. No. Right, address.
Oh boy, yeah, they're closing in fast. Well, I mean, I think that's pretty good. I'll also fireball right right in between the four of them that I can see.
Oh, there's 4 of them. Oh no.
There's 5 of them technically.
Yeah, so like right on that spot, it'll hit this one,
Okay.
that one, and maybe.
There's a fifth one that will hit as well. So go
Oh,
ahead and
cool! I
cast it.
can't even see that one.
Rando and I can't see anything.
I'll be able to
Fireball!
you'll see them for a flash. 30
Nice.
DC 15 deck save.
I pull out my wand. Adrigas pulls out his slightly longer wand.
Succeeds with 15.
I have a staff with a gem on it.
Ah, okay.
That is my arcane
Succeeds with
focus.
17.
Your staff is bigger than the wand.
Oof.
Succeeds with a 15.
I just like how these things are running at us and we hear them, and then we see these, like, just flashes as they're getting closer and closer.
It is
Like a horror
bit like
movie.
a strobe. Yeah.
And this one also fails.
It's a bit like the Weeping Angels.
Right, so you watch the flash of fire as it strikes these Yetis. You hear one of them cry out, and then the cry abruptly cuts short. And then...
And for the flash, you see one here, and here, here, and here. And I can't see the last one.
The other one is here.
And there, okay. So the places I've marked and the starting point are all the Yetis.
Okay.
You see it for just like a half second or something when it explodes.
Alright, Adrian.
Well. I don't want to be here. I'll draw a second dart and then throw both of the darts at that Yeti.
Okay. First one is going to hit, the second one is going to miss.
Nice.
Wait, you just
Do you just set them up to automatically roll damage?
Yeah. That'll save time.
Alright, so you throw your first dart, and it strikes the Yeti in the fur, and you watch as it, like, hangs off a little bit from the Yeti. And then the second one doesn't quite make it, and it sort of protrudes itself in the snow at its feet.
And with my last 5 feet of movement, I end my turn.
cowering behind card.
I love it.
Like, pressing up against him, my body's actually just, like, touching you, using you as a full body shield.
I love it. You like barely come to my waist or something like that.
Yes.
Alright, this
That's
Yeti
beautiful.
getting hit with fire is going to run. Fernando. You
let's
still
see.
can't see. Just no light sources of move closer.
Sorry. I have dark vision plus a light source, so
Let's see. So like I can't do anything after I do light a torch, right?
no, lighting torch is an action.
Correct, because it's an interact with object action to take it off your pack, then it's another interact with object to light it.
Help me though. Other than that, we could assume the Yetis are still over the rest of all of them.
My thing is like if I do an action, I can't hold an action, right?
Right.
Yeah. And given how Yetis are gonna hurt, like I think it's better to wind up menacing attack. So at the same time, I'm worried about that Yeti running away and then telling somebody, but I guess they're not intelligent, so whatever. I'll still hold the I'll still hold the attack.
Okay. This Yeti being hit with fire is also going to run.
Yeah.
Karn.
Go fireball.
Assuming that this Yeti is still there, Karn runs forward. No, it's still there. Okay. Yeah, Karn's just screaming, and he's gonna swing.
Okay, it will be at disadvantage. Uh, 22 will hit, the natural 1 will not. You slam your axe into Yeti for the first hit, and you hear as it screams out in pain as this radiant light sort of burns and sears the wound closed.
Found you.
It is now bloodied.
That will be my turn.
Alright, Isaac.
Alright, I'm going to fire Bolt. The guy I can see, or the Yeti I can see. Oh,
Which is which one?
sorry, still on the
The measurement tool.
yeah, still on the measurement tool. So yeah, I'm just gonna firebolt.
Which one?
This one.
This one. That is going to hit.
All right.
Alright, you strike it in its chest and you watch as like a piece of its fur sort of gets singed off, but it is not yet bloodied.
All right, and I'm going to use my movement to just go hide behind this bush. Not actually hide, just sort of take cover. Even then, not take cover because that's an action too. I'm just going to be near the bush.
You get it for roleplay purposes.
Oh, I totally forgot to put Velen on this map. I need to remember to do that next time.
Okay, this is what she'd do. She would not participate.
This one is going to run.
I wonder why they're running away. Is it because all the competitors coming down, or is it because of
No,
fire?
it's because we're hitting them with fire and they don't like fire.
Alright, this one is going to take the disengage action and then run away.
You know that auto roll damage? I didn't even realize we could turn it on for our player sheets to be honest.
You can, yeah.
That would save so much time.
Would you prefer if I didn't have that on Amaya? Or is it okay?
It's fine, I prefer that it's not on, but you can have it on if you want to. I'm not going to stop you from having it on.
So if you prefer it's not on, I'll turn it off.
Alright, add your guest.
I'll move up next to Ferrando.
The light.
That's 15 feet. My speed is halved, so that's actually as far as I can move. And then, oops. Fireball.
Oh wait, this one was also supposed to run actually. That one. At the same time as the last one, because they're both marked pink. I just missed it. So this one's also like over here too. Like they're all running back to their caves.
Okay. Well then, I can't see him, and I'll just let him run. I'll walk up next to Ferrando, and because I can see and he can't. Sir, they seem to be running.
Well, I suppose we'll let them.
So I suppose they don't like fire much.
My only concern is that if we let these Yetis live, are they going to confess something to Aro?
Oh, Yetis aren't the smartest of creatures. I believe they're wild beasts for the most part.
And Adrian, have you ever known a Yeti to show loyalty?
Nope. Only to its pack.
Believe we have nothing to fear then.
Have I actually ever seen that?
You know that Yetis are typically very like devout to members of their pack. You do know that they are able to communicate with each other. Being a ranger and being up here, you do know that they do have like a shared language that they speak among each other.
Well, yeah, doesn't like Karn speak Yeti?
Yep, Karn sure does.
Yeah, we knew that.
But other than that, you've never known a Yeti to serve somebody. But with it being
If
a
it's a
god, you
member of
really
his
are.
pack. What if they thought that the god was a member of their pack?
Yeah, like
Just
I said,
Karn was a member of their pack.
Too many variables.
Adrian doesn't know. Adrian thinks he should just move.
Adragast isn't aware that Karn speaks Yeti though, so.
True. Same as Isaac.
Well, I suppose chasing
Grab
them
my
down
dart.
would be somewhat foolish.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Where did the ice method? Like, did the ice method hide when the Yetis came out? Or...
the ice method is like trailing behind you guys, and it looks sort of like disappointed.
I'd be disappointed too.
Oh, did you think we were just going to lie down and die?
And then it's just going to continue leading you along the road.
Well,
as we pass by the Yeti corpse, I'm just gonna like poke at it and be like,
You poke at it. The fur seems warm to the touch. But yeah, that's about it.
Can I ask the Mephit why he looks disappointed?
It doesn't respond. It's like already trying to like lead you guys along the road.
Alright. Whatever.
as we're walking, has anybody had Yeti meat before?
Yes. It
Is
is.
it tender?
Yes, it's not good.
It's
Okay.
not good.
Good to know. Thank you.
Polar bears don't like it.
Alright, when you guys reach here, looking in front of you, you guys see... Actually, let me just pull it up. I can show you guys.
We love pictures. Thanks, Amaya.
You're welcome if I can find it. There we go.
Show and tell. I love show and tell.
You guys see a garden of these ice sculptures that look so insanely like detailed and perfect that it would be impossible for a mortal to create something that is this beautiful. And it's sort of like a grand assembly of them. As far as your eyes can currently see. Among them you see bears, elk, saber-toothed tigers, wolves, yeti, remorazes, white dragons, and a bunch of other creatures of the north.
Is that what all these things are?
Yes. Did you guys see the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Making sure.
That's fascinating. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Brando, but this definitely puts to shame the ice sculpture that those balls.
Yes. Yes, I would dare say that that is the case.
Brilliant. Well, at least she has good taste. I'll give her that.
Yes, as though that's a redeeming quality, is it?
I'm trying to find some level of connection.
Alright, so I need to actually get going. I have to drop my weapon off now.
Cool.
Alrighty,
So-
and then we will take a break while he is gone so I can read the chapter on Grimskull.
Good.
That will be like maybe 40 minutes, so
Alright.
I will just be paying here, and when I get back, I'll message.
Cool.
Come.
I'll just mute everything on the stream. Is there like a break screen you have?
Yeah, it's under my scenes.
There's
It's new scene.